Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, and it is currently the 22nd of June. So, uh, I made some unique charts when it came to looking at seed. And seed was the chart or the stock or ticker that I traded yesterday. I made a bunch of different support and resistance lines saying, hey, it's going to potentially go past this, and this, and this, and this, just these different levels of consolidation periods. So, um, that's all I was pretty much primarily focusing on. I mainly made all of those just strictly based upon, uh, I could just, I wish, there's gotta be a way I could just toggle this button and just talk. I really don't want to have to make a macro. Um. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep on watching seed. It fell below the my uh, range that I thought it was gonna stay actually above, and that was I believe I want to say it was actually like either 170 to 160 right here to about 163, or it was either or I'm sorry 180 to like 190. So, right in that kind of like that first consolidation range was where I was thinking would primarily stay at. But it fell below 170, and I knew like if it falls below 170, that's it, it's done. And sure enough, it kind of just tanked because there's nothing really stopping it past 170. So it kind of just went gradually down, just gradually down. Not really a bad thing for the company itself. I mean, it can totally still go up. Still has a lot of wiggle room, and it's still pretty much above like the previous day, so that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna be watching this, but I have not made my watch list. I hate doing this in the morning because I never could see anything on here, and it's so annoying. The only thing I could see is up gappers, penny stocks, as well as turbo ups and turbo downs, and see it before the breaking news. So I guess a live feed I could see, but not to like a certain degree. Um, so I'm kind of annoyed from that, but it is what it is. Um, I'll put these back real quick. Uh, let's see, where are you? Where is? There we go. Yeah, so I really thought because of the huge short interest rate as well as it being a $22 million company, or 10. Honestly, I don't know which of the two it's actually worth. I thought it was actually going to be a lot bigger of a potential gain. And the reason why I thought that was strictly just because it had a $10 million contract. It's like 40, 30, 40, 50% of the company, right? That's massive. That's huge. That's absolutely massive. So, unfortunately, that actually wasn't the case. So, I mean, yeah, sure, it was a huge role for the company in terms of their value, in terms of what their company is worth, but it never actually fully went through that. So it never went up. It never stayed above that second support line of 170. And again, that's pretty much your range where if it falls below that, it's done. I posted on Instagram like if it falls below 170, that's it. It's done. I thought it would have went for midday around 11 to 12, but it had the power. It it just died off. So not many people interested in the company. So I'm going to go through all these stocks real quick. So we got QQQ, which we all know is pretty much just calculating the market. TQQ got down, no idea why. SQQ gapped up. Okay, because they gapped up, how's the market doing itself then? Okay, SPX. Okay, they all gapped down. But how is it looking long term? Too sure. Okay. So AFRI. So I'm gonna have to make a watch list. Honestly, probably the top of my list, or at least in the morning right now, because I'm kind of limited to what I could see, is definitely gonna be Rev. Rev I was looking into yesterday. Just seeing a lot of short interest rates, just steadily rising. So I'm just gonna plot some charts, some lines real quick. You know, nothing too fancy, just really simple, and just plotting where this is going to go, or potentially where it's going to go. So definitely going to have to plot this out. So about here is going to be like one support. I'll just pop that. That's about right. What about right here? Anything? Yeah, about right there. I don't really like that because it's not extreme. Rev has got some pre-market activity. It's being traded. Kind of weird. So this is definitely going to be the hottest thing of the day. Place that one below, because I'm not really sure where that would be. That looks very aligned, so I don't even know if that would be worth it, but screw it. We'll place it down anyway. And then about right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this into a habit, just plotting these lines out before I trade. If this is the strategy I'm gonna lie with, I better try and perfect it. So definitely gonna have to keep this as a necessity. So really gonna have to do this correctly. I think that might be it for Rev. I'll keep going, because honestly I feel like this stock is going to be one of the, probably the play of the day, so I want to get this all out there and done with. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. I don't think it would go from $6 all the way. Oh, it's already at $7.98, so maybe all the way to about what, 9. So I've got to figure that out. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, and I only have one stock on my watch list. Excel shot up, no idea why. I'll put you on there just so I can see the constant change in percentage. Fat, or BAT, or whatever it's called. That's one. Let's see. USWS. Yeah, USWS. I don't know if I like many of these charts because no. Oh, yeah, bat is actually a good one. I do like this. Look at this. Gap down. So that's going to be the range all the way up until like 117. So that will be interesting to see. So bat will definitely be on my watch list. In terms of news, Blue Hat Interactive Entertain, public offering. So that's why it's doing this. So Blue Hat is a producer and developer of pre-foundation the order of president. What's more simple share? The underwriter will be granted an option to purchase an additional 15% of the ordinary shares and pre-funded warrants sold 45 days of closing. Aegis Capital or Aegis Capital is acting as the sole book running manager of the offering. So Aegis Capital. What the hell is Aegis Capital? Is that a legit company? What is that? Oh yeah, it's raining today. It's raining today. Aegis Capital, what the hell are you? Right, got 3 seconds. So they're a financial company. So they invested in them. That's what it is. It was an investment from a financial standpoint. So you got people throwing their money in from a financial standpoint. So yeah, that could be good. That could be good. So we'll see. We'll see. This one's a little bit tricky. Again, I gotta plot out these lines because that's what I'm kind of doing. So I guess that works. Yeah, I really am gonna have to wake up earlier and do this because it's actually taking a lot more time than I was hoping. LLL just got halted. Okay, so how is everything doing on my watch list? Let's see what. Oh, no. Let's see. Okay. I'm not too sure where Bat's gonna go. It's not really like super bullish news. I mean, 15% in a financial company, like that is some really basic. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. That's kind of not controversial, but that's I don't know the proper terminology for that. I don't know. I find that fishy. I don't know anything about the company, but they purchased a share at what, 1 cent or 10 cents, and something about 15%. So that's why it gapped up all the way from here to $1.18, because that news came out in what time? What time did the news come out? Exactly 8:03 a.m. So 8:03 at 6:21. So yesterday at 8:23 a.m. Yeah, nothing. Look at this. They had a little blip right here. That was it. Nothing too gnarly. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I am not a big fan of that at all. So everything seems to be like it's opening red. Why is LLL? I don't know how to feel about that. That's volume today is 800,000. So I'll keep it on my watch list. I'll just watch it, but I'm not too keen on it. Going from a standpoint of USWS, Exela, Revion. I like Revion. Revion, look at that. It's stable on the top. I'm not saying it'll be stable like forever, but it's stable right now. So it's in that little consolidation range, and you gotta remember this is a short squeeze of a stock, so it kind of breaks your fundamentals when it comes to a chart. So it's more risky because you think it'll, I guess, go down, but really it's very bullish. The history says that in what the past, like, can I go further back? Yeah, it just gradually went higher. Yeah, it just ever so gradually was going higher. Besides here, besides on, yeah, besides there. So this is when the trend was starting to reverse and starting to go long, but the average range, like this is where that range is starting to become more filled. It is right in between this, so I gotta be aware because I don't know if it'll just be a recovery just within that range or what. So I gotta be careful when it comes to trading the stock. Rev will be interesting to trade, but nevertheless, it'll be a great experience for me, so I can learn from it. So, someone suggested if I'm going to be trading support and resistance lines, I should really actually just do 2 minutes, which is kind of interesting. I never placed 2 minutes into a consideration before, but I do a second. Yeah, look, I could do 2 minutes. Oops. I could do 2 minutes. So let me just try for a quick second. So 2 minutes. It said it prevents a lot of false breakouts, and it's a little bit more legible. Okay, so let me go back to 1 minute. Come on, go over there. Yeah, I mean, it does split everything in half. So you could tell the trend on the 2 minute side. So that is actually kind of nice. I do enjoy that. But that's why I have multiple charts out. So I mean, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I used to trade 3 minute increments, and that just, it didn't work for me because I would always scalp. So that was kind of, but then again, when I did that, that was when I literally had zero to no experience trading. So, you know, could be a pretty good thing. Yeah, Fat just, I don't know what they were doing, but yeah, they went. So, oops, there we go. Yeah, they just went. So, yeah, they're kind of dead for the day. Rev, and Exela. I should chart Exela. What's the news behind Exela? It's literally got over 119 million shares on the day. Oh wow. Okay, so this might be the move of the day then. Okay, well, let me actually set this up. 25 divided by, what's this, 0.20? That's what, gonna be like 35,000? Oh, 12,000. Okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 5. So 12,500 shares. Yeah, that would be $2,500. Okay. So I'm gonna set this up because this seems like it's gonna be the move of the day. Not really in consolidations periods right here. Not really. So I could maybe buy in and sell on 20.46 cents. So yeah. So I might be able to do that. Ooh. I want to buy them while I'm AFK, so give me a second. I know I'm going to get a tad bit nervous, so I'm going to turn the fan on. Just my little sweating condition. Alright. Let's see how this. Ooh, that's right, I have a remote for this. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. So this thing is probably going to try and tackle that third resistance point. So I guess while it's doing its little finding out the price of where it should go, I'm going to plot these lines. I've got to figure out a way to make this automatic. I have to. Is that 2058? Let me just do this. There. Oh no. Why? Why TD? Why Thinkorswim? Why? Why do you have to do that? So, crap. I can't even see. Come on. Come on. Let me. Stupid thing. Alright. Let's see. Okay, this I'm probably going to have to edit properties for because it's super. Yeah, I'm going to just have to straight up edit the properties for this. So, let me just edit this real quick. Gotta make sure it's flat. So, value, begin point, end point. Oops. Is that exactly the same amount? I need to make it, see it as default. Is this, what price is this? $25.85, okay? So if I'm hoping this will stay above $18.50, and hopefully above that VUF and potentially supports. So it should boost back up maybe to the 20 MA, and then potentially come back. That's fine. Imagine, but I don't know the first thing about this when it comes to the news. I mean, I just looked up and I just saw this, so that's pretty big. But what's their market cap? 81. Ooh. Oh, crap. Wow. That's kind of big. That's actually pretty big. So I'll just pop this up. Seeking Alpha. Yes, I love Seeking Alpha. Exela Technologies is a contract win. It's a 25% improvement with a new customer win of 100 over 3 years. Exela's bills, payments. Exchange for bills and payments contract wins 175. So, wait, what do you mean 175? What does that mean? 100. Why is this exchange for bills and payments? Contract wins of 175, but it says 100. What? Okay. Okay. Let's see, recovered. Rev got halted. Oh crap, that thing's up. That thing's really up. Oh, no. I don't want to trade like 2 stocks at once. Ah! Alright, where's Rev? At least I could like eye it. Oh wow, yeah, that thing ripped up. Oh look, exactly at that support, or that resistance of, resistance support, I don't even know what it is, of 86. Look at that, just, you could tell these are all, mainly, they're probably non-algorithmic orders, especially with like if they have a 5 or like a 2 at the end. Like this is 900. It's not super precise. 601. Yeah, 932. These are all retail traders. So yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. But for the love of God, I absolutely cannot put 12,000 shares down on this. So if I do that, I will blow up my account within a second. So I gotta really keep that in mind. All right, where are you? Where are you currently at? Alright, so this thing got halted at 8:42 and 28 seconds. So that means that 8:57, 8:47. It's 48 seconds. We'll come back. So I gotta be back there on the screen at 8:46. The latest. Yeah, Axela just tanked. It just tanked. Oof. It just tanked. So, Rev? Rev? Let's see where the consolidation period is going to be. So, I can't actually tell. I'm sure it's... Wait, what happened? I thought I agreed. Oh, it's blue. Okay. So where is it? Where's the, okay, I see it now. I see it now. Let's see, 23, and that says 2580, not 23, so why is this at 20? Ugh, I have to write that down manually, dude. So, let's see how LLL is doing. They got halted, and it looks like they're actually going up. Wow. Let's see. It's called LLL. LLL. Short growth. What the? That explains a lot. Crap. Oh, I'm going to have to write down these lines too. Okay. La la la. Okay. Alright, let's see. So let's try and plot all of this down before. Here, is there any way I can change the default drawing properties? See if I'm trying to set it. No. Okay, is there any way I could just. Okay. Definitely right here. 2.3. I wish he told you the price on that little box, that blue box right there, of what it's at. So I'll keep this in mind. I've got to go with my gut feeling, man. Okay, 11 just resumed. Okay. Oh man, these things are, that's ripping up. FOMO. FOMO. It's kicking in. FOMO. So probably will go up to that resistance of 246. I have apply up lines over here. So, oh yeah, you see that? So, okay, Rev is coming up. I should be on Rev by now. But LLL. That thing isn't stopping either. They'll pull back, so 59%. I'll leave it at that. 59%. So let's see the anatomy of this. The market is red, and the spread is what the $205. And then the bid is 25 cents. Huh? The heck is the dark pool saying, man? Okay, so it resumed. 840, 848, 846, 832, 822, 830. So I gotta be really quick. 838, 832, 828, 821, 826, 825. Okay, so 839. Let's support is on 839. It's so hard to read the level 2 data when it's like this. Okay, 7882, 7888. 8, so it just went back to $8. Now it's at $7.85 again. $7.95, $7.94. So it's staying around the $8 period. Now it's gonna hit hard. Now it's at 814, 810, 811, 809. Remember, if it passes 860, you go long. So that's the buying. It's got to pass that. It's gradually going up. It's gradually doing that. I gotta make sure I hide this 1 minute chart. Okay. 1 minute chart. It's got so much short interest on the Rev and LLL. So that little range is not really okay. So new 1 minute. So it's gonna buy in. 11. So let's try and surpass 839. 839. Past 839. Look at that, 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 look at that. And just shot up. Let's try and self the ask. If I can. Oh, I put 1,000 down. Oh boy. I'm gonna be in this for the long run. Ooh. Okay. This is not good. Okay. I made a little typo mistake. Okay, so new 1 minute. It's gonna be negative. It's a lot of buying pressure, so I'll hold on. But when did I buy in at 883? So I bought in literally right here. Okay, so let's try and pass 861. So I'm gonna hold on. I did not mean to put that much down. So I'm gonna have to hold this a little bit more. I don't have a lot of experience holding, and this is like, as soon as you start worrying about your trade, that means you have too much down. And I was on like Zella or LLL, and I'm prepped for that. I keep doing this mistake. Alright, so 2, 3, okay, now it's going to open up a new candlestick, and it'll be red, and it's going to plummet down to the 9 MA. The RSI is good. The RSI is good. So this thing, it should be gradually going up. So let's see it gradually go up. Look at that. Breaking through. Alright, so my finger's on the trigger for selling. So I got 8,000 down on this trade. 8,800 down. So I do have a lot kind of riding on this. So this was a total mistake. But I'm going to have to write it out. Okay. So it's getting back up there. Look at that. I'm positive now. That's awesome. So 55, 56, 57. I might sell here. Just because of new. Oh, look at that. Breaking through. 3, 2. Oh. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Nice. I should have held on to this support, but I have so much down. It's okay. Now they're going to be halted. Now they're getting halted right. No, they're not. There's no LUD-P. So this is. Oh, I want to buy in. I want to buy in. It's going to get halted. It's going to get halted. No. It's not. The orders are still going through. Okay, so I made $320. Look at that. That's awesome. I had an analogy. Again, my emotions. I held on. I knew it's going to go up. I'm so happy. This is like one of the first times I held on, but I knew the price was going to keep going up. Oh boy, I'm a happy camper. Let's go! Yeah, let's do this. I went from 500 down to up 320. Alright, so the RSI is still saying it's really strong. So I'm going to definitely have to short down my size because that was way too much. So let's see, 925. So again, I should only be placing down 10% of what my account's worth, not 40% like I did. That's suicide. I can make 320 in small increments throughout the day. Wow, look at this. So let's see if it breaks through 928. If it does, wow, look at that. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. So it falsely broke through that. So let's give it a little bit of space. Let's give it a little bit of space. The volume went lower, so that's something you gotta be aware of. But at the same time, right here, the volume spiked up and then went down. I can't believe I bought it at this high. I should have known. I should have known. Well, again, you need that selling pressure to get that buying pressure. It's like a rubber band. So let's see where this candlestick goes. Yeah. Now, is there any sort of wave theory that could back up on this? 1, pullback. 2, pullback. 3, potential pullback. So I'll see where this goes. So that was a decent buying opportunity. I don't think they'll break through the new candle 940, but if they do, I would actually be really shocked if they did. But it's got literally what, like 100% short growth, 90%, 80%. So this stock is like, I mean, look at that. It never went below the 9 MA. So I mean, in terms of my wave theory, like the Elliott wave theory and ABCDE, I don't know exactly where that's going to go, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So, about 5 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds left on the clock. Right here. Okay. Wow, look at that. They broke through. They broke through the previous candlestick. Now, can they break through 928 and mainly 930? So we'll pull back. This is going to be the consolidation range. This is going to either be some sort of wedge or some other pattern right here. Because look at that. Shot up so high so quickly. I wonder what this is for me. Let's actually look this up. I'm literally just going to do chart patterns day trading and just see what pops up. This is hilarious. I'm shaking because it's a lot. It's a lot for me. Like this is like I'm starting to get emotional now. So I've really got to be careful. Okay. So yeah, you got flags, you got head and shoulders. So you got bull flag, bull pennant, and ascending wedge, and descending wedge. So what is this? That's why I'm trying to figure this out. What is this forming? Is this forming a descending wedge? Ascending wedge? Because it literally just went like that. Is it teacup and handle? Is it right here? But that's on the 1 minute. So. What does it 2 minutes say? Give me a second. Gonna have to do that. It looks like it's pretty high in that consolidation range. So I will actually just let it do its thing. You know, if it breaks through, sure, I can hop on. I know where it's gonna potentially stop at, which is like $10. So. Just gonna go with that. You know, be safe than sorry. Have a plan before you execute it, and go through with it. So according to the 2 minute chart, oh wow, they do remove a lot of buffer in between. Yeah, that is a lot cleaner actually. That's actually a lot cleaner. Oh wow, that's actually really clean. I was looking on Reddit and someone recommended 2 minutes. Yeah, so this is gonna fall hard, I think, because I mean 3 consecutive red candles you kind of know, um, you kind of know it's the trend's dying, or it's not dead already. So I mean, 5 minutes is it's still there, but the wick is so extended. So we'll see. We'll see right here. We'll see where this goes. So it went from never broke through 9:30, never broke through. Oh, sorry, never broke through 9:30. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what to think about this one. Shot up too high too quickly. Now it's gonna naturally pull back. I mean, you look at the chart. You look at the history of the chart. You know, if it shoots up too high too quickly, it's gotta pull back. You know, that's literally how all stocks are. Literally how all stocks are. So. Yeah, but I like anytime I have friends that ask me like how the hell do you trade? It's so hard because you have to have a game plan before you execute it, and if you don't have a price prediction of where you think the stock will go or where you think the value will go, you are literally lost. And when you are lost, you don't have anything to go based off of. So for me, support and resistance seems to be one of the easiest things, at least for me as a beginner trader. And it seems to be pretty successful. I mean, I'm also learning on the 9MA, the 90, the 9MA, the 20MA, as well as the 90MA, the VWAP, and that's another strategy. Another is just learning volume and trading off of that. So I kind of use 4 things mainly. Actually 5 things. Time of day, so momentum trading, RSI, relative strength index, and then for a third one, I have the EMA. Fourth, EMA moving average. I always say EMA. Moving average exponential. Wait. Yeah, it should be EMA. Exponential moving average. Yeah. Wait, what says that right here? All right. Well, anyway, I use that. Plus, I use the volume. That's a big indicator. What's the 5th one? Yeah, I can't think. I'm happy, so I'm kind of just, I'm letting my emotions take over, and that's why I'm not doing anything right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I held on to that. That was scary, because this is dropping that much. But I never fell below, so I was like, oh, that was scary. This might be a little pullback right here. Potential now. No, maybe actually. Actually, maybe. Once he hits the 9 of 8, this is where it should. Okay. Yeah, boss of support and resistance is the 5th one. So, the most successful thing I've had in terms of a strategy so far, it's support and resistance, and it was so easy. Like throughout these past throughout all of the 6 months, the past 6 months, I've been just kind of trading based off auto plotted support and resistance, as well as auto plotted support and resistance, as well as just auto plotted. And I've never really seen them help me. Maybe on the 1 minute side, but I could never see trends in the long run. And I think that's what really kind of crippled me, was not being able to see that. But now I can see where the levels of where the price can potentially go, and make price predictions with a decent amount of accuracy. I mean, look at this. Come on, it's becoming so much easier. I can see this. I know I could do this. I'm getting so much better at this. It's becoming a lot easier for me. And I know I'm just saying this because I'm really happy because of this stupid trade I made, which was a total mistake. But regardless, I had a game plan. I kept through it despite being negative 400, negative 500, and I held on. If I were bought in way down here, I would be up 900, 1,000 probably. So, you know, I've got this. I've got this. Oh, look at that. Now it's going through 5 consecutive red candles, almost like a doji being formed. Narrow trading range. You'd expect for it to kind of just bounce back. So, like I said, that's kind of like a rubber band type of move. And it was bound to happen, but you need that buying pressure to get that selling pressure. So, I wouldn't have gone through that because that was like a false breakout right there. It never went above this 930, so it was like more of a gamble. But I mean, it never fell below, so that's still good. It is up 47% on the day. Oh, what is this? What? I don't have it. 703. Oh, we're just talking about the market volume. Up 2%, 2%. Oh, here we go. Rev. Shares of revenue. Okay, is there anything up? Hundreds. OBCI. What? OV. Wait, what? What? 116%. They got a buyout. No, they got bought out. That's why. Yeah, if I look at the news, they probably just got bought out, huh? Here we go. Yeah, so they just got bought out. So that's all. Nothing special. But yeah, I think this might be one of the best ways to trade when it comes to penny stocks or small caps is support and resistance, literally. So I can't. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, this is gonna be an interesting play right here. This is gonna be very, very, very interesting. How does the 1 minute candle look? Let me actually save this before I do anything. 1 minute for sure. 2. Oh, I saved 3. Okay. So yeah, it kind of just like. Oh wow. Wow. You see how more legible that 2 minute is? Should I actually pick up that 2 minute? Interesting. But yeah, 2 minute is also. You guys, like, I'm not the only one who sees that, right? 2 minute is. Oops. Can I customize this? I want to make 2 minute to be up here. There we go. Let's put you back. So yeah, I'm hoping I could get like $200-300 like regularly. I mean, it's far sketch, but I'd have to do way more trading than just one trade each day. Wow, that is a lot more legible, but it's also deceiving at the same time because the 1 minute says it's choppy, but 2 minutes, huh? 2 minute chart. 2 minute chart. 2 minute chart. Yeah, it should be a pullback on 880 to probably 9 MA. That's what I'm imagining right here, but it's on the 20 MA, so as well as this other support line. So this is kind of something you have to let do it sing unless it breaks out. You need confirmation before you hop on this. And there's, yeah, no, it's dead. So, I'm gonna call it quits. It's been a sketchy trade. Let's see, have I did any other sort of trades? No, 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 no. So, I guess that's it. Again, I totally regret putting, what, 8,000 down on this trade with a $25,000 account. That's absolutely nuts. I went above my 10% limit, so this was essentially gambling. Like I had a hypothesis or a strategy behind it, but the risk to reward wasn't worth it. Most definitely, just based off the share size. In my opinion, the trade was actually pretty good. Like I did pretty well because again, it fell below so quickly. But I bought so high by accident because I thought I was going to buy lower, but I never did. So it is what it is. But I've like, I've gotta give myself an easier. I gotta give myself like a just relax, and go over my share size, where the trade is at, just just really relax before I do this, because if I don't, I could get bit and chewed out. So it is what it is. Gotta do it, right? So. But yeah, so overall, trading wise, in terms of my strategy, it was good. It was great. It was awesome. I still think Rev will probably end up going up because I mean, look at the. Let's see the what is this? So LLL has that 133% short interest, which actually went up. So if I do LL and then do LL 133, yeah, so there, and then Rev short interest at 59. What was it at yesterday? What the hell was that yesterday? I don't know. But, it is what it is. So, good day. Good day. Pat myself on the back. So, pretty happy. Overall, this was one of the craziest trades I've done in a long time. Just because, oh, look at that. It broke through, so now it's going to go to that dynamite. So 879 to 880. Got about like 3 seconds left on the clock, so yeah, see. Oh wow, it broke through. Oh wow. Yeah, look at that. So now it's just, look at that. Just went past that little level of 894. Now it's passing that level of 907. 909. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it's going to go to that new high. This is, wow, look at that. I'm not going to trade, but I'm just going to learn from this. I'm not, like, I know I called it quits already, so, I'm done. I will study this. Great buying opportunity, hit the view at, second candlestick. I mean, it was super extended right here. Thicky, and then it had that extended wick, and then it opened a little bit lower than, but it never went down further. And then the third candlestick never went down past this one. And this little consolidation range on top of that. So that's awesome. So look at that. Yeah, so I think this thing will hit it will test 930 for sure. Test 921 for, oh, look at that, it just broke through. So it broke through. Yeah, look at that. It just broke through easily. So again, 930 or 931, and then it'll test 937 and then 940. If you pass that, it's going to go for another wave. So I think it might do maybe a third wave, but honestly, I can't tell if this is a wave or not right here. And plus, I mean, the pre-market, look at that. It's just gradually went up. Just gradually did that. It never went lower. That's, I mean, see how like legible that is? Like, that's awesome. That is. This is the sketchy part. This is the scary zone. But that was like it gapped up a whole buck, so that's um, a lot of buying pressure. So again, I'm not gonna take a trade. This is I'm strictly here to learn. But yeah, we're gonna see where this goes. So again, I wanted to see it past like 935 or 936 or whatever I said, 937, and then go to 940. Yeah, 930. There we go. Sorry. 930, and then what was this at? I wish it kind of told me what price it was at. So 937. Yeah, 930. Okay, so I was right. Okay, so 937, 940, and 930. All right. Turn this on. I'm a little bit sweaty. Open windows. So I really think I have like what it takes to like make this into a potential career. In the long run, like I'm plotting. Yeah, see there it is. Wow! Look at that! Whoa! So why did it stop here? Why did it stop at 989? What's the reason why it stopped at 989? That's what I want to know. Where is 989? There's 889. What about right? Oh, 975. Yeah, nothing. What? 1098. So why did it... Wait, so when was the IPO? So if I go... What? Why did you stop at 9? No, why did you stop there? Why did you stop there? I have to know. 1040. 963. 970. So it has to be within that range. Right here? Oh. Oh, so the actual resistance point was right there. Wait, so you're supposed to plot even consolidation ranges. Wow, yeah, so I really will have to wake up a lot earlier if I'm going to be... If this is going to be my trading style, I'm going to have to wake up a lot earlier, and this tells me I'm going to have to literally plot every single line. Like, this is all the way back in... This is all the way back in literally, like, April 27th, 2020. And it's still using that as a support and resistance. All the way from back there. That is insane. Wow. That's actually kind of nuts. That's actually pretty nuts. Like, I'm actually... Alright, is there any way... There's gotta be, like, some sort of auto, like, pivot or something. I'm gonna have to program something, but I'm gonna have so many lines, I don't know if I want to deal with it. Because all you need is kind of just maybe 2 to 4 max in each consolidation range. You know, one at the high, one at the low, and then one at the median, virtually. The 2 median points, which would probably be, yeah, like $12 to maybe like a 975 is what I would assume. Yeah, that's nuts. That's really nuts. Wow, that's actually really nuts. Okay, and look at that, it's still going. Like, it's not stopping. Like, they made like one down, 2 down, 3 down, and then it might. This is where it kind of becomes a little bit more sketchy. It's gonna teeter off right here. Probably end up pulling back throughout the day. Because I mean, like it's already 7:20. Like the steam is like dying off if you look at it. Volume is still decently high, so maybe like that's it. That's something I do love about this stock is that people on the short side could they could see where it's going to shoot down easily, and people on the long side can do the same thing. So experienced traders, they're profitable on both ends, shorting and going long. You know, if you're an experienced trader, you have no problem trading something that is a bullish stock and something that's a bearish stock. You have no problem trading that, so that's very cool. So you see, this is why I'm so scared to trade. Seeing negative 400, ah, just it messes with you. It messes with your whole head. I admire my friend who literally he thinks like a robot. I swear to God, this man is like nuts. This man is he's pretty cool. So I've always really admired that about him, and I wish I could just adapt that mindset where you have a game plan and you just stick through it and you don't have emotions. Kind of like Mark Zuckerberg, you know? Just absolutely no emotion, just, you know? Because if I didn't have any emotions restricting me, like, I feel like I'd probably be a lot further in my account because of it. If you look back at like all my videos, you could see my face. You could see me going like, you know, a bunch of different like facial expressions. So let's see if it falls below 930. Yeah, 930 is definitely, yeah, most definitely. So, I don't like drawing all these lines, man. But you guys can all see how it literally it works. It just looks so like it looks so like my OCD is like all over the place when it comes to it. So I hate that. I've gotta figure out how to make this automate. I've gotta figure it out. I really have to figure out how to make this automated. Cause that's I've gotta figure that out. Like I really have to figure out how to make that automated. Oops, settings, there we go. This wolf trend breakout, because I customized it. I customized the script. Oopsie. There we go. I customized the script. I added a few definitions to it. I made this fourth and fifth definition, and also the for support 5 and 4 as well as resistance 4 and 5. So I'm gonna have to potentially extend that to 10, and maybe even like 20, just to get every single line plotted. I don't think I'd have more than like 30, but you know, this is something that I would have to learn over time. So, you know, this is something I would definitely have to learn over time. So this would be a learning process. So I want to try and get that all down. So I'm gonna have to study this a little bit more because I messed with this like a year and a half ago. So I honestly forgot like everything about this stupid script. So I'm gonna have to go through this. It was made by Mobius. And I just like messed with it. I guess I could include it, but I don't. I include it in like my YouTube video, but honestly, I like this was made in 2018, so I don't think it's like people should kind of use it, to be honest, because I've never figured out why, but sometimes it'll always go. Look at this, it's gonna rip up again. I never figured out why, but it's like so many plots are always at 0, so never figured out why. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to mess with that script. I have it on every single one of them, but it's always made these stupid things of it always being at 0. Sometimes in the 5 minutes, sometimes in a 1 minute or 2 minute now, I guess. I should say 1 minute, and also in the 15 minute. So I've gotta figure that out. I've tried so many times doing so much research of why it's at 0, and I still can't figure it out. So once I figured that out, I might be able to auto place these lines for all the way back until like 10 years. I would have to do it from a 3-year standpoint. So yeah. I might be able to go further back than this because I want to be, if I can, I want to have a maximum of 4 in each of these little consolidation ranges. So that way it could give me a great average amount of, just in that range is pretty much what I'm getting at. So that's what I'm trying to do. So it's becoming easier. Trading's becoming a lot easier. I've only picked up this support and resistance strategy, like specifically plotting the lines, like literally, like a week or 2 ago. I'm already seeing like a lot of success from it, and I've been looking past this strategy so much. I read it last year. Plot up these lines, and I was like, okay. I just did it automated, and it just didn't help. So, I take it back on the 5 minute. I forgot this little narrow trading range right here. So I'm bearish on this actually. I'll pull back to the 9 MA. Because that thing is actually, that's good. That's coming down. That's definitely coming down. After this, if it breaks up or goes down, I'm gonna call it quits. But yeah, so today, interesting day, nutty day. Not really a fan of it, but it is what it is. Just because, again, like small little typos like that, one trade will blow up my account. So I've got to learn to make it maybe even into a rule to give me 5 to 10 seconds to take 3 deep breaths and then look around. First look at, oh wow, it's easy to borrow. I just noticed that. To look around, figure out, hey, where is this going? Make sure I fully take at least like 10, 20 minutes to plot out these lines. Whatever happens, happens. I've definitely got to do this pre-market, so I'm going to have to wake up earlier. I want to be, I've got to start going to the gym more at 5 a.m. Just wake me up. Look at that. It's coming on. Let's see. So, yeah, I just gotta, I gotta get that back into the rhythm of my old habits. So, my old good habits. So, I've got to do that. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. It's what we're gonna do. So, this is it. But yeah, so interesting day. I know I could do it. I know it's getting a lot easier for me. I got the confidence. I got the planning to back it up. I'll probably end up keeping this 2-minute chart. It looks so clean. It looks so clean. Like, I can't express how clean that is. So that'll actually probably be a permanent thing. Shout out to like 2 or 3 Redditors that mentioned that for specifically the support and resistance strategy. So shout out to them. I don't know their username, but props to them, man. So I'm also gonna read that Elliott Wave Theory book. I just got it yesterday, so I'm gonna trying to read that. I've got like 50 books I need to read. I've only read like 4 out of 50, so I've got a lot to read up on. But yeah, so simple strategy. Now my objective is to just kind of master it. As time progresses, I want to give myself like 3 months, see if I'm profitable, and then if I'm profitable, I'll trade real money. So these next 3 months, 90 days, I'm going to be trading like this. So awesome! I really, really can't wait. So I'm extremely excited. So yeah, let's do this. But I'll see you guys later.